Good early morning, YouTube. DJ Beanpole here, back again, doing a little different type of review this time. No, it is not a pre-workout. Instead, today, we're going to be doing, if I can get it, apologize for the ripped label. This is ProSupps AMINOLINX I don't know, that's how it looks on the back of the profile. Anyway, it's an amino product. It's a BCAA and an EAA, or branched chain amino acids, essential amino acids product. Usually good for recovery, post-workout recovery, intra-workout, endurance, muscle soreness. The only reason why I don't usually do a whole bunch of these is because besides the flavor, there isn't really much for me to talk about right now in terms of the product. However, that being said, I am kind of doing a little ProSupps mini-series again, much like I did with AI Sports. I have a bunch of pills of theirs that actually need to be reviewed. I believe Vanish, iFocus, and there was another one, I think it was Crash. It's Crash. So there's a couple pills that are going to be reviewed in another video, kind of a collaboration all together in one, just because there's not much to say, because they're samples. If I had full products, I could start from beginning to end and give you guys the full review. However, for AminoLinX, it's just your standard branched chain amino acid product. It's got a couple other little goodies mixed in. It's got some norvaline, it's got some agmatine, which was kind of surprising. It's got some glutamine peptides. So kind of some things that are going to give you a little bit of energy and some pumps kind of too in your workout. I like to take my branched chain amino acid products intra-workout. Take your pre-workout for your pre-workout, obviously. Usually intra-workout for me just consists of water or branched chain amino acids if I'm doing something like this for today. And then post-workout is just protein and some quick carbs. So the flavor of AminoLinX is punch, not fruit punch, just punch. So it's nice and pink, mixed up pretty good. There's no floaters in here. So we'll give it a little flavor taste test. It is tastes a little bit like fruit punch, you know, which essentially is what it is. I'm not quite too turned on by the flavor. There's a little bit of a chemical taste here in the end, in the aftertaste of it. Not a big fan of it, but at the same time, I really have yet to review any amino acid products that have really had a good flavor. There's a couple that come to mind, but we can talk about those later. Very chemical aftertaste. Not something I'm looking forward to drinking. It has a little bit of sweetness right at the beginning, and then it just kind of turns bland and goes chemical. So in terms of flavor, ugh, I'd rather be drinking something else. However, I always feel like branched chain amino acid products, they're nowhere near as good flavored as pre-workouts. But I'm going to go to the gym. We're going to see if I feel anything. I'm going to take this intra-workout. It's deadlift day. It's my favorite day. So we're going to see how some recovery goes in between workouts. If I notice that I have some endurance, if I'm taking shorter rest periods, stuff like that. And then we'll be back for a final review, so stay tuned. What's up, guys? DJ Beanpole back out of the gym, done with my workout. I am exhausted. I might still be a little out of breath. I was waiting to get my heart rate down into the 100s before I left, but I was getting too annoyed with where I was, so I decided to leave. Anyway, let's talk about ProSupps AMINOLINX. This is going to be an outright honest review, just based on initial impressions, seeing as how I can't judge it on its effects in the long term, such as post-workout and back-to-back-to-back days. Taking it just from initial impressions right off the bat, the flavor was punch. Not a big fan of the flavor. Didn't really like it. Very bland. Had a little bit of punch kick to it at the beginning. Then it immediately went to blandness and then turned into some sort of chemical aftertaste. I did end up drinking the whole packet. I mixed it in with about 20 ounces of water just because I didn't want to take multiple trips to the water fountain. The taste, I didn't really like it. It didn't really sit well with me. In fact, even right now, my stomach is actually a little upset. As far as endurance went, my endurance today was in the toilet. Today was a heavy deadlift day. It was 5 sets of 2-rep heavyweight 4-inch block pulls, and then followed that up with 2 sets of 315 for a snatch grip deadlift, which if you haven't done those, they're actually kind of fun. Help build your upper back and your grip strength a little bit. but my endurance just was not there. I was really sucking wind in between every single set. I don't know if it's because it was early in the morning or what, but I know it wasn't my pre-workout, because my pre-workout never does that to me. It was Genomics Evol and Endurade, in case anybody was wondering. As far as the pumps go, there were some pumps. Now, I don't know if I can chalk those up to AminoLinX or if I can chalk those up to pre-workout. We'll just say it was 50-50. Finished the day off with some dumbbell rows and some dumbbell shrugs. And my forearms, even though that's not what's targeted during shrugs and rows, oh my God, my forearms blew up. I almost had to stop mid-set just because my forearms were hurting so bad. The pumps were so great. So in terms of pumps, yeah, there was a little bit of pump there with AminoLinX. I don't know how much agmatine is actually in it. But yeah, there was a little bit of pump action there, and that was kind of nice to feel as you get towards the end of a workout. Feel the pump still sticking around. Usually don't get pumps off of deadlifts, so I can't really comment on that. However, as far as a amino acid product just going from flavor alone and some of the effects, I'm going to have to not recommend this one and actually going to have to pass on it. ProSupps, my apologies to you, but that flavor, oh my God, I could not, I choked it down. It just wasn't something I was looking forward to drinking, and if I had a tub of it, I wouldn't be looking forward to drinking it even after the first day. So like I said before, those are my thoughts on it. Your mileage may vary. You might like the flavor of Punch. What I think is nasty, you know, you might think it's filet mignon. You know, mileage may vary, taste buds are different for everybody. So if you're looking for it, you want to try an endurance product, maybe some pump product, go for AminoLinX. Otherwise, DJ Beanpole's gonna have to give it 2 thumbs down. Look for something else. So that's it for AminoLinX. I do appreciate the sample. Thank you, Sam Cordaro from the locker room. Stay tuned. We'll be having a video coming out pretty soon about 3 pill supplements, all different things that I took from ProSupps. One was a fat burner, one was a focus agent, and another one was a sleeping rebuilder type agent. You know, because you make your gains during the rest day. I'll have that out here in a little bit. So stay tuned. This is DJ Beanpole signing off.